Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be going over the Gemini Jet's 1-400th releases for July of 2021. As well as that, as you can see, we are in a new setup today. I did move my room around, so my models are back here now, which is pretty cool. But in any case, these releases are above average. They're not, of course, these would normally be amazing releases, but it's just with the more recent releases we've had, they're just kind of just above average, not like perfect, but pretty nice. Not going to be getting any of the models in specific. There's one I might get, and it's just if I have extra money. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and get straight into our first model. We have an Aeroflot A321 Neo. This is, I'm not sure if this is their older, I think it's like the Midway livery that they had. I believe they just changed their livery to more of to white aircraft and to like kind of modernize it. I actually don't know for sure if it's the gray or the white that's the newer one, but in any case, it's a very nice model, but not going to be picking it up because this is a Russian short-haul aircraft, so I have no reason to. Next up, a pretty exciting one. We have an Azul Embraer 195. Few reasons this model is really exciting. First off, it's Azul. We really almost never get Azul aircraft, and they're a pretty prominent airline from South America. And second off, it's an Embraer 195. This is, I don't think Gemini Jets have released a 1-400th Embraer 195, and I'm really excited because this looks really nice. I think they're finally going to introduce an E195 mold, which is really cool because that's something that that's one of the molds they didn't have. I can't imagine they can make many models with that because the E195 is not a very prominent aircraft. There aren't a lot of airlines that operate it. Azul are, like, I believe, the largest operator. But it's still pretty cool that they released that. That also, hopefully we'll get some more E190s with like JetBlue and some other airlines like KLM in the near future. But that's really cool. Next up, we have a Kalitta Boeing 747-400F in the mask livery. Just kind of waiting for this one to release. Surprised it took this long, but we do finally have this aircraft. Once again, really cool model and aircraft in real life. Since I live near Cincinnati, we get these there all of the time. I've actually caught this exact aircraft, so that's pretty cool, and looks pretty nice. There's also going to be a flaps extended livery. I say livery, but variant of the aircraft, which you don't see much in 1-400th, so pretty cool, but overall pretty nice, really not bad. Next up, we have a Lufthansa Airbus A320 Neo, which is, I swear we got one of these recently. Every release there's at least one model that I think we've gotten recently, but we haven't, or we have in some cases, and Gemini Jets have just released a slight variation, but this looks pretty nice in the new livery, and I'm not going to be picking it up, of course, because I don't really have any intention on doing any kind of smaller German airport. That would be pretty cool, but of course my collection is much further away from that. Next up, we have another one that has a flaps extended variant, and that is a Qantas Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner. We just got one of these from NG recently, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. So great to get one from Gemini Jets. Of course, them kind of copying from NG, but I don't really mind because all it means is these are going to be more prominent. Once again, don't fly to any of my airports, so don't really have a use for them. But it is still a pretty cool model, and yeah, as I said, we get a standard one and a flaps extended version, which is pretty cool. Next up, here's one of the really exciting ones from the release. That is a new livery, SAS CRJ 900, which is something, for anyone that doesn't know, the old livery variant of this model, which was released in like 2008, 2009, I believe, It has become one of the rarest models that Gemini jets have ever made. They go for like hundreds of dollars on eBay. So it's really great to get a newer variant of this. Once again, not going to be picking it up, but this does give me hope that we'll get more of these. I'm hoping for a Lufthansa one because I really love Lufthansa CRJ 900s. I think their livery looks so good on them, so I will pick one of those up if they release it. But once again, pretty cool to get. And then finally, for normal aircraft, we do have a few military aircraft. We have a UPS Boeing 747-8, which we did get a few months ago, but this one is not in the opening doors configuration, which is pretty cool because it just means it's going to be cheaper and it's not going to fall apart if you pick it up. So this is the one that I might pick up because it's a pretty cool model, and of course these fly over my house all the time because I live in Kentucky, so of course they're going to be, since Louisville Worldport is not too far away. So once again, pretty cool, but just going to be picking it up if I have some extra money. Spent too long on that. Next up, we have a RAF A330 MRTT. So once again, Gemini Jets have been releasing a lot of these A330 MRTTs recently, which is something we don't really get often, but they've been doing it a lot recently. So it's pretty cool because they look pretty nice. I am probably going to have to pick one of these up, although if I do, it'll probably be the RAF Voyager from NG Models because that is such a beautiful livery. But once again, pretty cool. And speaking of the RAF Voyager, we have actually gotten the smaller variant of that, which is an A321 Neo in that same livery. I believe this is for the same use of transporting the royal family and high-ranking government officials of the UK government and parliament. But it is a very beautiful livery, and I really wish that they would paint more aircraft in this livery because it looks absolutely amazing. And for anyone that doesn't know, this is just like the British Air Force One, or Air Force Two, technically this would be. But once again, really nice. Really glad Gemini Jets released that. So yeah, everyone, that's pretty cool. But that just about wraps up our release video for today. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you have time, leave a comment down below telling me your thoughts. Quick thing in terms of future videos, Newark should be coming out next week, and then Lexington the week after. Some really exciting stuff for Lexington, so can't wait for that because we've gotten some diversions and emergency landings. So yeah. So once again, I hope you guys do have an absolutely incredible rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye.